presentation in which we're going to present the senior center an automatic external defibrillator unit. And we're doing this because we believe that when there are cases of sudden cardiac arrest, that we need to make equipment available to citizens or volunteers to be able to help save their friends or neighbors with the use of an A.E.D. unit. And remember that the purpose of an A.E.D. unit is to be able to take action within a 3-minute period from the time that the person stops breathing. Okay, and you know, we enjoy being a part of the Rosamond community. We're thankful that you will allow my staff to come down and do the blood pressure clinics for you and connecting with you in that way. Today we're going to give you a demonstration of the A.E.D. unit. It's very simple. And then at a future time, if you want to bring other volunteers in, okay, for the training, then it takes us about an hour to do the training for the volunteers. And then what I want you to think about today after we leave is where you think will be the best placement location for the A.E.D. unit. And that's usually in a central location where everybody will be able to come and know where it is. Okay, if we put it over in a corner somewhere, people may not know where it is. So we want you to think about where would be the best placement for the A.E.D. unit. Cardiac arrest is not in a lot of cases, does not bring with it a favorable outcome. And 95% of the people who suffer from cardiac arrest don't make it from that incident. But we want the seniors here in Rosamond to make it. And we think by providing you an A.E.D. unit that we can help that survival rate. And know that the Good Samaritan laws, you are protected by that, okay? So that if you are to use the A.E.D. unit, feel comfortable that there will not be litigation that comes your way, okay? And so what we want to do is have David Taylor give you a demonstration this morning. And I'd like for all of you then, after we do that, we have some questions. David's certainly able to answer those questions for you. And then I want us all to go outside by the ambulance and take a picture with me presenting you the A.E.D. unit. Okay? So David, why don't you...
When they don't respond, you go call 911 and you grab the A.E.D. Those have to go hand in hand, calling 911 and grabbing the A.E.D. Studies have shown that drastically, within 0 to 3 minutes, if the A.E.D. is applied, and if they give a shock, the survivability rate of the patient at any age increases dramatically. So the quicker we get it going, the 911 call is because it's one little step in a lot of procedures that they're going to be able to continue care to the hospital. So what would happen is simply on the device is you would turn it on.
Begin by removing all clothing from the patient's chest. Cut clothing if needed.
So I'm going to remove clothing from the patient's chest. Yours is also equipped with a pair of scissors.
When patient's chest is bare, remove protected cover and take out white adhesive pads. When patient's chest is bare, remove protected cover. Look carefully at the pictures on the white adhesive pads. Peel one pad from the yellow plastic liner.
If you'll see, each one has a picture of where you're going to place it on the chest.
Look carefully at the pictures on the white adhesive
and notice
pads.
that the whole time
Peel
it's talking you through
from
this.
the yellow plastic liner.
So I'm going to peel off this
Place
pad.
exactly
I see it's going to go on the chest.
Press firmly to patient's bare skin. When the first pad is in place, look carefully at the picture on the second
Look at
pad.
the second
Peel
picture.
the second pad from the yellow plastic liner. No one should touch the patient.
It's now connected,
Analyzing.
and it'll start this measure, which is analyzing. That's where CPR, everything
No
is
one
stopped.
should touch the patient. Analyzing.
This little button will
Shock
light up.
advised. Stay clear of patient. Press the flashing orange button now.
So the flashing light, so you say something really cute like, I'm clear, you're clear, everybody's clear.
Orange button.
Make sure nobody's touching the patient, and then you simply...
Shock delivered. Be sure emergency medical services have been called.
Making
It is
sure
safe
that you've
to
called
touch the
911.
patient. Begin CPR. For
Now-
help with CPR, press the flashing blue button.
You can push this button,
Place the heel of one hand in the center of the chest, between the nipples. Place your
it's
other
going
hand
to walk
on
you.
top of the first. Push the chest down firmly 2 inches. Keep time with the
Okay,
beat.
and it's going to walk you through every step. This device will simply do it. It will walk you through every step from the minute you turn it on until it gives a shock or doesn't give a shock. It might remind you to do CPR, in which cases, you know, how many here know CPR? Okay, so you can do the traditional form. If somebody doesn't want to do mouth to mouth, you can do hands only, where you just push fast and deep. It's the same exact as that unit right there. Some things you'll need to notice. You see a light blinking right here, green light. As long as the light is green, and when you look through, you've got it right here, and this kind of magnifies it a little bit, makes it a little brighter for you. That will tell you that you're in good standing on your battery. Your battery has shelf life of about 5 years not used. Dramatically will go a little bit shorter if used. And in the case that you have to use this device and it shocks and it's over a year, you just simply contact either your station here locally, or you can even call Hall Ambulance's main, and we'll get another battery out to replace it. But you saw how simple that device was. Is there any question?
Well, as the spokesperson for the Rosamond seniors, what do you think of this nice gift?
I am just ecstatic, because the more we can keep around, the happier I am. That's why I'm here, because I just love them. So, yeah.
Have there been any incidences of heart attacks?
Not on my watch. We had a couple people that were faint a little bit, and they got them in the wheelchair, and their families came and got them or something, I've heard. But we haven't had anything much happen. Doesn't mean something's not going to happen. That's what emergencies are for.
Well, that's right, isn't it?
Right. You
Sure.
never know. Yeah.
Well, this is a nice addition to the senior center here in Rosamond, and should last forever.
Yes, we hope it does. We hope we don't have to use it.
Yeah. That's like atomic bombs and stuff, right? You never want to use them.
Right.
Glad you have them.
That's right.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
About, what do you think, the addition of this to the senior center, what do you think about that?
I think it's a good idea, and it's easy to use. And the approach now of not having to take pulse simplifies it.
Sure.
The machine does it all.
Sure.
And that makes it a whole lot easier.
Uh-huh.
So just follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Hope you never have to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Then
Thank
you
you.
have to remember where it is if you don't use it for a long time.
Well, probably should be out there in the hall by the restroom and drinking fountain and all that
And
or
I put it in
something.
a locked up place. That's expensive.
I thought it was funny.
Well, we'll decide that later.
I was being a good friend.
Thanks very much.